The restaurant glimmered under dim lights, filled with the chatter and laughter of a celebratory crowd. I walked in, hoping tonight would be uneventful, but tension clung to the air. My wife, Emma, sat with her ex, smiling too brightly, teasing too comfortably. Then she snapped at me, loud enough for nearby diners to hear. "Stop being so controlling, it's just one dinner with my ex." Heat flooded my face, embarrassment threatening to boil over. Hundreds of eyes now felt on us. My calm response in the next seconds would define everything. Either humiliation or a shocking, unforgettable reversal that no one, especially her, would see coming. I clenched my jaw, keeping my voice steady. The crowd's attention grew palpable. Emma's smirk faltered slightly as she noticed my calm, deliberate demeanor. The ex laughed awkwardly, unaware of the storm he had stepped into. Colleagues and onlookers began whispering, curiosity mingling with judgment. Every detail felt magnified. The clinking of glasses, the subtle shift in body language, the uncomfortable silence that followed her outburst. I slowly leaned back, letting suspense build, each heartbeat echoing the tension in the room. Emma's overconfidence had led her to underestimate me, and that miscalculation would be her undoing before the night ended. I finally spoke, voice calm, almost chilling. "One dinner? Funny. I thought loyalty meant more than words." Gasps rippled across the tables. Emma's face tightened, the smugness replaced by unease. The ex froze mid-laugh. Colleagues whispered rapidly, some discreetly recording. I leaned forward slightly, making eye contact with Emma, voice controlled but piercing. "Funny how one dinner can reveal everything someone tries to hide." Suspense gripped the room. Emma's realization hit slowly. The audacity of underestimating me was her critical mistake. The tension became suffocating, every eye anticipating my next move, unsure if I would erupt or calmly dismantle her entire facade in front of everyone. Then I did what she least expected. Reaching into my bag, I pulled out my phone and displayed a series of screenshots, messages, and photos Emma had assumed I'd never see. The crowd leaned in instinctively. Emma gasped audibly, color draining from her face. Colleagues murmured in shock as I calmly explained each revelation, exposing hidden lies, secret meetings, and her betrayal. The laughter and chatter of the restaurant fell away, replaced by stunned silence. The suspense was unbearable. Emma, once in control, now trembled. My composed delivery magnified the humiliation. She had thought this dinner was harmless. Instead, it became the night she faced absolute exposure. The ex's confident smile vanished. He looked uncomfortable, shifting in his seat. Emma tried to interject, stammering excuses, but the evidence spoke louder than her words. I kept my tone measured, voice steady, eyes locked on hers. "It's fascinating how easily someone's mask falls in public." The whispers spread quickly. Other diners glanced our way, sensing drama. Emma's confidence crumbled further as the suspense intensified. Every colleague and onlooker watched, riveted. The betrayal, once private, had become a spectacle of revelation. My calm composure contrasted sharply with her panic, amplifying the shock. The night had transformed into an unforgettable public humiliation that she would never live down. By the time dessert arrived, Emma's friends attempted to intervene, murmuring reassurances, but the damage was done. The room, once filled with casual chatter, now hummed with tension. Colleagues exchanged knowing glances, many trying to conceal their shock. I remained calm, letting the weight of my controlled response do the work. Emma's repeated attempts to regain dignity only highlighted her exposure further. Each revelation, each pause, each tense moment kept everyone on edge. The suspense was tangible, an invisible force gripping every observer. Emma had underestimated me,